So, what's happening this week? Pastor Blonsky's not going to be here this weekend. Got a 60th birthday gift that was given by some wonderful brother and sister here at St. Matthew. We're going to go to a White Sox game. We are looking forward to that. And so we're going to be gone this weekend. But before we leave, on Thursday nights, I'm going to once again invite the men of the congregation to come to my garage in Round Lake. And it's called the Garage Sanctuary. And what we do is we go over the Bible readings for an upcoming worship service. Not the immediate weekend, but the following weekend, in order to give the discussion notes and questions that we come up with at the Bible study, and maybe some of the answers too. Although that happens a little bit more rare than not. Anyway, and then we hand it off to the preacher so that he can put that into his sermon, possibly. So in effect, the guys at this Bible study are helping to write the sermons at St. Matthew. So that's what's going to happen Thursday night, 6:30, in my garage. And that's at 518 West Cambria Drive. And you can find the address in the book. Or give me a call, email me. I can send you the address. So that's my three thing. Here's Brittany.
We are a little over a month away from our annual Fall Festival. We have already had a taste of fall, although it seems like summer is making one last appearance. At the Fall Festival, there are opportunities to host a car for our trunk or treat or to participate with your kids and grandkids. There will also be snacks, games, and crafts. The face painter and Ma and Pa's candy will be there as well. Something new this year is that our women's crafting group will be there to sell some of their handmade items and some baked goods as well. So join us Saturday, October 25th from 11 to 1 for fun and fellowship. If you would like to volunteer to help, stop by the church office or send me an email. And since Fall Fest will be on the last weekend of the month, we would love it if you brought in a loaf of bread or a non-perishable food item.
On the weekend of September 27th and 28th, we're going to be remembering and celebrating St. Michael and All Angels Day. Maybe you're not as familiar with this church day in the year, but it is actually on September 29th. It is the day in the church year where we remember St. Michael and all of the angels, the work that they do in the Bible, and also the work that they do in our daily lives. As part of that, we have a tradition here at St. Matthew. We call it the blessing of the cradle roll. And so we're inviting all of the members of St. Matthew, all of the children and all of the parents that have been baptized here at St. Matthew to come that weekend, both on Saturday and Sunday. During our feeding of the lambs, we'll invite the kids and their parents forward, where they'll hear a special blessing that is spoken over them as we remember and celebrate St. Michael and all angels. As part of our worship service that weekend, we're going to hear a message about angels. What they did in the Bible is they served as God's warriors, but also as his messengers. And we're going to hear about what they do in our daily lives. So please, plan on joining us for this special weekend here at St. Matthew as we remember St. Michael and All Angels Day with the blessing of the cradle roll, both on Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock and both of our services on Sunday at 8 and 10:45.